friends, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to do one machine on the Vulnhub, which is Born2root 1. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download and do this machine if you want. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough said, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. Above all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use is netdiscover. So we need to use sudo to run this utility netdiscover. And I'd like to autocomplete this command. I use option of I to specify the interface. And we will use this interface to send the packets to discover. And followed by the R option to specify the network range. So now we can press enter. As you can see, the IP address of the target has been identified as 252. Then what do we have to do next? We need to do the port scanning with a map. And to save time of this video, I've already done that earlier. So for now, we just cut out this file. As you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the comprehensive scan, and then the option of PM not to do the live testing. The final option is ON to output the result into this file. Of course, a map can support other types of formats. And from the map scanning, we can tell that there are several open ports. However, only 2 of them needed to catch our attention most. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service or secure shell service, and also the version number information. Although this version is not a very new one, however, besides username enumeration vulnerability, we cannot find anything else in terms of vulnerability. The second one is 80, which is running HTTP service and also the version information, which is Apache 2. From the map scanning, I use option of default script scan. The script scanning tells us the target has a robots file, and in which has 2 disallowed entries, the WordPress block files. So at this point, you will be think that the target has something to do with WordPress. So we can, maybe we can notice or keep this information in our minds as we move forward. So what we are going to do next is to do enumeration, both manually and automatically with HTTP service. Let's launch our browser to do the manual enumeration first. And maybe we can open up another new tab and can put the IP address of the target into the address bar of the browser. Press enter. This is secret sec, a security company. And here's some information. Some introduction about this company. Wanna be defended against cyber threats. Okay. And here's some information. Maybe we can note down such information because this sometimes will become possible username, and we can note it down or write it down, copy it down to the notebook. I think the surname we do not need to keep them, and we can remove the surname information. And then also we need to check the source code of this page. We can scroll down a bit. Yes, some CSS code. CSS code. In almost every case, CSS code cannot give us anything important. And we can continue our scrolling. Some HTML codes. Nothing special. All right. Next, we need to check whether the target has, of course, we have already know that. Next, we need to access this directly. Maybe I can use this tab to access WordPress blog. Oh, not 252, 54. You just got trout. Okay, some rabbit hole, which is fine. Also, we need to check or save the image onto the Linux. Maybe this picture has something hidden. All right, and we can use exif2 to, yeah, not here. Interesting. So where the file has been, yeah, not here. We need to go to our working directory, save it again. So this time, yeah, it's there. And then we can use exif2 draw face. Nothing interesting about or from the metadata of this picture. Next, we can use stack hide extract option. No passphrase could not extract any data with that passphrase. And then we can use stack seek. Cannot find a valid passphrase, which is fine. So we cannot retrieve anything important from the picture itself. We need to go ahead. So I think we need to check the second entry, files. Files, press enter. Nothing in this directory, files. So next, I think we need to use some tool to do the automatic enumeration. For example, Nicto. Press enter. Nicto is very useful when we cope with the web application because it can tell us a lot about the application. For example, like the header information, and also the entry, the robots file, and also the common files or directories. The menu, next, nothing very interesting, right? Like icons, menu. In most cases, such directories just have some document or some pictures. None of them can give us important information in most cases. So we can use GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. Similarly, the GoBuster has discovered directories like icons, menu, files. I don't think we cannot find anything else in terms of the directories or files. I will not wait, so we can interrupt the GoBuster. So we need to go back to these directories. For example, like a menu, we need to take a look at those directories in a more detailed way. For the menu, Yeah, this is a very default, the documentation page about the Apache 2. So next we can take a look at the icons. Some pictures like a GIF, PNG, and many. However, this one stands out because of the very weird file name and also its extension. Normally, under this directory, icons should be the pictures. So we need to take a look at this one. Yeah, this is the private key. So I think we can download this private key. Yeah, and we can rename this file to ID underscore RSA, and we need to change mode. Okay, so how about the username, or who uses this private key? Do you remember? Yeah, we have already got some names, so maybe we can try to use these names as username to SSH to the target. So we can SSH, and the first name is Martin. And the IP address of the 252. Please don't forget to specify the private key. Press enter. Yeah, we need to remove the historic key information first, and then we can SSH again. Yes. However, no mutual signature supported. Sign and send public key. Because the SSH version is a bit old, so this is the reason what caused this issue. Before we can move forward, we need to sort it out. And I've already made some research. We can just put this option to solve this issue without any problem. However, we still need to provide the password. Very weird. I think we need to remove the blank lines. We can no blank lines. Then we can connect to the target again. However, not working. Interesting. SSH ID and Martin. Put it in here. No mutual signature supported. Very weird, because when I did the machine the first time, I used this option to solve this issue. However, this time cannot be working. Very weird. I need to fix it. Sorry, it's my bad. We put the wrong option. Not this one. Should be RSA. So this time, I think it will be no problem. Hopefully, at the least. Okay, secret password. Ready to access the secret lab. Actually, the secret password is a very simple one. Password. As you can see, we are logged in to the target, and we can make local emulation. For example, we can cut out the history. Yeah, some pictures. We can switch to the root user, login. Nothing interesting. Now we can go to the home directory. The two other users, we can go to the Jimmy. Permission not allowed. Can we go inside the heady? Heady overflow. Can we go inside the SSH? We can. Authorized keys. So maybe we can upload Limpia shell script to do the automatic emulation. And to do that, we need to got the Limpia shell script ready. Yeah. If you have trouble to get this script, please let me know in the comment below. I will be glad to answer. And in order to upload this script, the easiest way to do is to set up the web server on the Kali Linux by Python http://server module. And now we go back to the targets. Here we can use wget. Yeah, wget is there, and then we can use wget followed by the IP address of the Kali Linux. Port number, default port number adopted by the http://server module, Limpias. However, there's some problem with the wget. So how about Q? You know, Q also can download the file. Q Limpias. And we can use option of O, the normal O, to save this file into the current working directory. Boom. We get the same error. Nope. So we need to use other way. Just as mentioned over again, as a pen tester, we need to learn and grasp as many techniques as possible. So we can use the netcat. So netcat is there. So how to do? We can, we can set up the listener. So how to do? We can, and the port number. When the listener receives the data, and then we'll save into this file. On the Kali Linux side, we can cut out Limpias and tunnel to the target, to the netcat. Go back. Yeah, we have already received the data, and now we can pressing Control and C keys to quit from netcat listener. And in order to run this script, we need to make it executable, and then we can run this shell script. Do you notice there's some interesting thing highlighted in yellow and red color? We can scroll back, scroll to the top. Yeah, here. So in the cron job section, this user will run this Python script regularly as cron job every 5 minutes. So we can copy this absolute path. We can copy and note it down to our notebook. Now we can go to the temp. Yeah, we have already in the temp directory, no file. Yes, security Python script is here. It means that we need to create this Python script, and we have to use the same file name. And at the background, the Jimmy user will run or execute this Python script every 5 minutes. So, of course, we can put the reversal command to this file. So how to do? I can show you. And first of all, we need to go to the website like this website or Pentest monkey website. And we can copy this command. And we can open up another tab. And we need to remove this one because the code will be put into the Python file. And we can make some sorts of formatting. Remove the training single quote. Yeah, it's much nicer. And we, of course, we need to change this attacking IP address to Kali Linux. And the port number we can use like 666. And we can save this file. And we must use the same file name. Yeah, this one. We can copy this file name. And we can save. Save. No problem. Okay. Next, we can use the same technique to transfer this file onto the target, right? And of course, we can set up the listener first. And the port number should be 66. Press enter. Now we can use the same technique to upload the Python script. And we can use netcat and we must use this file name. Press enter. Now we can cat tunnel to target. Press enter. Yeah, as you can see, the listener has received the data, and we can control and see. And we can make it executable. We can copy this file name. And yeah, the listener has set up. So for now, we just wait for the target to connect to our Kali Linux or make reverse collection to our Kali Linux, because this script will be executed every 5 minutes. So it would be better I pause the video, and then when it's done, I'll come back. As you can see over here, this listener has got the collection from the target. And we can spawn the bash session. We can check the version of Python. Python 2 is there. So then we can import pty module, pty spawn, and bin bash. Yeah, it's much better. And now we can make some local immersion. And this one, it looks like this is binary. We can use a file command networker. Yeah, this is the executable, Linux executable. And then we can run this one to see what it's about. Networker. It looks like this binary is executing two commands. The first one is ifconfig, and then ping command, ping localhost. Maybe we can use strings to display the readable characters with this binary to see whether we can, manipulate some commands. If the command is not in absolute path, we can press enter and we can scroll up. Yeah, strings. Yeah, run ifconfig. This can confirm our earlier guess and also make ping. However, the command is in absolute path, so we cannot manipulate ifconfig and the ping command. So how to do? Maybe so far we have already got access of two users, right? Maybe next we can try to access as this user to the target heady, and we can use the hydra to crack. To save time, normally we will use the hydra to crack the password, and the word list I'd like to use rockq. However, in this case, the cracking will take very long time. To save the time of this video, I'd like to generate the custom word list because the user name is heady. So I'd like to cat the share word list and rockq and grep heady and write to dictionary. I just want to extract any words which contains heady. This is the username and press enter. So now then we can use hydra heady with uppercase P to specify the passwords dictionary, followed by the target IP address. Press enter. If you have a good hardware, you can use default rockq to crack. Hydra, when we try to make a cracking, for example, like a crack username and password, we can use hydra, and hydra can support a variety of services, for example, like FTP, like SSH, like HTTP GET, HTTP POST, and also something else. So this tool is very powerful. Because I think it will spend a bit of time to finish. So I'd like to pause the video. All right, as you can see over here, the hydra has successfully retrieved the valid combinations of username and password. So then we can SSH to the target with the name. Username is heady, and the IP address of the target, the password heady 123. very stupid password. As you can see, we have already logged in to the target, and we can, now even we can directly switch to or escalate to root user heady 123. It does work, and then we can navigate into the root directory and can get out the root flag without any problem. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.